So the good thing about social media is when you're on your way to the top, whether it's through scandal, through controversies, you get a lot of praises, But when you're on your way, to the bottom, like rock bottom, uh, the same people, bash you. And if you gain notoriety or popularity, whatever, through these means, it will in turn affect you because that is what social media, is built on. And that's what is affecting Blessing CEO now. Blessing CEO was taken to court because of her involvement in IVD, the auto dealer, and the wife's case. And she was granted a bail, 10 million naira bail, with 2 shorties in like sum. That's according to report. And she's still in custody. And that is because she's yet to provide the shorties. I'm guessing, I think she's got the 10 million. I'm guessing is the shorties. And a lot of people on social media are bashing her now and saying that, you said you have people, people. In fact, some people even thought that she couldn't provide the 10 million naira, and that's why she's still there. Personally, I think it's because of the shorties. Shorties are quite difficult to find. Always difficult to find. Depends on who wants the shorties. Because the first thing shorties, the person or the people involved are going to think about is, this person, can I really vouch for this person? Can I be there for this person without being in trouble myself?
Or let me say me, I'm not happy about what Blessing did. No way. I am not happy about it at all. But did you know that the things I heard that the Nigerian government are requiring from Blessing CEO to be released and walk outside again like a normal person? The other day I heard that she is on bail. I was happy. I thought, everything is going to finish. She's going to pay herself with 10 million naira and it's going to be fine. She's going to learn a lesson. Maybe detain 1, 2, 3, I don't know how many days. Now, so I come here say, see what the Nigerian government require for Blessing CEO and me take come out from inside where the whole land put. I can't decide. So I go right now for ground because there are many. Then say me Blessing CEO bring 2 shorties. We go sign for her. Now, if they arrest person, they won't lock you up for krikiri or for anywhere. They will say you have to bring somebody that will come and sign for you, a person that is well known, so that when you disappear, in the case that you are still needed by the court, the person will be there to provide you with immediate effect. 2 shorties. They want these 2 shorties to have 10 million naira in their account each. 10 million Nigerian naira. And they also want this shorty to deliver their statement of account. And this 10 million naira at the time of delivery will be inside the account, which is totally too much. Totally too much. The third one, the shorty must have a land. According to the person that talked to the DPO, he said the shorty must have a land registered by Lagos State government. The land will be registered by Lagos State government and it will be in a very good area. Like all those Banana Island, all those, all those places in Lagos where rich people stay. Then, another one, Blessing CEO need to deliver her international passport. She will submit it so that she will not run away when she is being needed by the court. They are also asking something else from Blessing CEO. They want the current utility bill, meaning the paper where they pay bill to government, to institutions like NEPA, the paper where they pay bill to institutions like water board, to institutions like telephone, things where your name day, where they go know say you have been a participant in paying your bills nicely. She need to deliver her utility bill paper, meaning the shorties where won't come out, come say, now me won't stand for Blessing. They will bring all these things come. Then current utility bills of each shorties, then their passport, the international passport of those shorties, they will come put them for grant, say, Blessing CEO, we want to do shorty for her. We don't want her to stay inside here again in Kirikiri. Take her, our current passport. So in case of evacuation, we cannot leave, we don't go run away from this land. The thing can't do me like this. He can't open my mouth for grant. I say, Jesus Christ, I'm not getting it. I understand very well that Blessing CEO have erred. I understand very well that Blessing CEO have matched the boundary where she's not supposed to match. But what I'm not understanding is that it's not a spoken word, which some people will not agree with me on this video and say, yes, it's a spoken word, but she spoke. So is that why she's supposed? Did she threaten the national peace in any way? National peace and security of Nigeria, did she threaten it? Because there are people that threaten the national peace every day, even when they are arrested. These things will not be demanded from them. I know that she has error, which I'm not supporting in any way. I think she have learned a lesson now. You people should allow her to come out. These things when Nigerian government, they ask for them, it's too much. Are you people sure jealousy is not added to all these things? Are you sure the fact that she shouldn't come online again, her career online should be rubbish? She should be taken to zero because our African people too jealousy. I'm saying this because I know jealousy too much for Africa. Small thing like this, now you go build. Person, you go get small problem. Enemy, where if I hate that thing where you they do since we no one make you go anywhere, go hide inside. They want to rubbish it completely so that you start from square one again.
Well, I think I saw the report later that the hearing of a bail application is on 30th of May. So fingers crossed on that. I mean, this lady was arraigned on a 6-count charge of alleged cyberbullying, libel, and for exhibiting uncensored movies. Now, think about what this lady did. Now, I'm not even talking about the cyberbullying. Let's talk about the movies. This lady took it so personal that she went ahead to create a movie, to do a movie about this. Like, it's already enough. I mean, for you to come outside and, say that's already a lot. Now, going ahead to spend money on a movie, do a movie where somebody burned themselves and all that, trying to tell the story. Like, it is so personal. I mean, think about it. So now people are like, oh, you probably dating IVD. This is too personal. Okay.
I love you more.
Fine, agreed.
So you just agreed like that?
No, I don't want us to fight.
So you're calling me a fighter?
Why do you and mom always fight?
The mommy said you should stay away from that good for nothing boy. Stay away from him, BC!
I'm pregnant.
For who?
What's your problem, sir?
It is you that had a problem. It is your entire generation that had a problem.
Which market are you coming from? Over my dead body, man.
Then you will die.
I want to kill myself.
No! People know that I'm not used to. I'm not a social media person. Domestic violence. Look at what my husband did to me. You want to leave? Leave! I promise you, you will rot in jail.
I don't want to see you when I get back.
But still try killing you to talk about losing your head.
Let us move straight to the next one. The next one is another controversial one. Judy, that's Julius Edochie's second wife, has been the type of person which I think is rare. And I'm not surprised that she's left social media for everybody, that you guys can do whatever you like. There was a time when, this thing was very, very hot on social media. She seems so comfortable on social media and embraces, her new found fame, with pride and everything. So with all the abuses and all that, Judy will still come online, give a statement, congratulate Julius Edochie's first wife, even on her birthday. Like, this lady was so confident, and this pissed a lot of people off. You guys know what's going on right now with Julius Edochie, and the news about the child Judy's got for Julius Edochie not being Julius Edochie's child. That's the stories out there, speculations out there. And we also got reports that Judy's got another child for Julius Edochie, a female. So people are like, okay, now that they've discovered that the first child from Judy, between both of them, Judy and Julius Edochie, isn't Julius Edochie. I mean, this is not confirmed by Julius Edochie, but I said since it's not Julius Edochie's child, she quickly gave birth to another child who probably is truly Julie Edochie's child, a female. If that turns out to be true, the story of that child being Julie Edochie, not being Julie Edochie's child, but it's just crazy what happens, on social media. And my point here is Judy is yet to post anything, since March 27th. I think people were jumping on her popularity. They are using her platform for adverts because she's getting the attention. And all of a sudden, I'm very, very sure that these brands are reaching out and she's turning them down that, look, I'm tired of this drama. And because this is just a breaking point for everybody. Honestly, no matter how tough you claim to be on social media, everybody's got that point where they be like, okay, I need to take a break. Anybody, as long as you're a human being, you have feelings, you have blood running through your veins. And I think that's what is going on with Judy right now. Guys, let us move straight to the next one. I don't know, this past few days, this has happened before. We just keep talking about relationships, marriages and stuff. Just like this guy, Chidi. I don't know why I've seen this guy on social media. I heard about, the first marriage. The second marriage with Noella, the actress, was very popular. I think they had a baby girl together, and they called it quit. And now he's about to marry again. Man, Chidi already try. You won't use all the money you make for film industry, use and marry finish. I'm just kidding. But I would say I commend his courage to give marriage another chance. Not even another chance, 3 times. More than twice. He's a strong man. He is a strong man. And apart from that, the point should also be, who's the problem really? Is he the problem or the ladies are the problem? We know that there are some people who are just unlucky when it comes to relationships. It happens to females too. But I just don't know. 3 times. So this guy, again, we are getting the Yule vibe. This situation is different though. It's constantly coming on social media after making it known that I'm getting married the 3rd time. This man kept releasing statements on social media and screenshots, about the relationship he's got with his ex-wives, his relationships with them and how happy they are that he's about to get married again and stuff, and how close they are and cool and everything, that people should shut their mouth. This is social media. People are not going to shut their mouth. People will still say whatever they want to say. So it's just up to you to understand that it's social media. It will never happen. No matter what you put out there, people will not stop saying whatever they want to say about you. So the earlier he gets to know that, the better. Maybe Julie Edochie needs to advise this guy. Is it the right person to pass the other? I don't know. Well, guys, I'm gonna read this. I stumbled on this on social media, talking about a smart man, a smart rich man. So let me know, is this man a smart rich man or not? I'm going to quickly read. They said, meet husband who secretly divorced his wife after wedding to protect assets. Okay, let's read. Back in 1994, Gabriel met Christina at a party and they really hit it off. They ended up getting married even though she was 30 years younger than him. They were happily married for 20 years. However, Christina eventually decided that she wanted to get a divorce. But when she went to her lawyer, she was shocked to hear she was already divorced from Gabriel 20 years ago. How come? Already divorced 20 years ago? And said, and this is because 4 months after their marriage, the couple went to Dominican Republic for a vacation, and Gabriel divorced her there because that's the only country where one party can file for a divorce without informing the other party. He said he did this because he knew one day Christina would divorce him and try to take his money. But this is just if somebody could stay with you for 20 years, I mean, yes, you did that without our knowledge, but after 15 years, don't you think it's okay to just, I mean, include her? Isn't that wickedness? Isn't that wickedness? Like, there's just some things that I think is wickedness, is not smartness. Like, I just think it's wickedness. You could have, after 10 years together, or except she did something around that period, something happened and stuff, I don't know. Next one here, I mean, about relationship. Yeah, Adekunle Gold was seen saying that is a one woman kind of guy. I mean, this is what some ladies want. You're speaking about one woman kind of guy.
What was the concept behind one woman? I just wanted to talk about how I'm a one woman type of guy, and shamelessly love a man. Just wanted to talk, and I feel like there's still a few of us left in this world. So yeah, let's celebrate each other, kind of.
Speaking about weird things on social media, next one here is about Mona Lisa Steven. I mean, before now, I think a few weeks ago, I saw a post on social media where she says that her boyfriend, when she's on her period, her boyfriend go down on her. And I'm just thinking, like, is this for social media validation? Is this to make us feel like, you enjoy, like, the people you're with enjoy you? Like, what's the point of all this nonsense on social media? I think a few weeks after that, she said that she's done it before with her man. I'm talking about, sex 27 times in a day. I'm thinking, like, 27 times. You guys didn't do anything or something. I remember, I watched the full video, by the way. She was interviewed by, not really an interview, it's like a show, organized by Kotti. And, she was like, yeah, of course, we'll watch video and also go back and do. And
Are you ready? Are you giving me So,
Is it that guy tall?
taller than me, yes.
Taller than you. I'm taller than you. My height.
Your height, yes.
What again?
27 times.
Like one per
That's
day,
why.
or one
But
everything in a day.
24 hours, yeah.
24 hours.
Yes.
People did marathon, like Aliyah
It's
challenge.
a marathon. We just like together and it happened.
For how long?
For just once.
For once.
Yes.
Like you were.
The one particular day I went to see him and he 27 times.
What's f***ing to you? Because what's it to you? What did he do 27 times to you?
Around the house, everywhere.
27 times.
Yes.
So I don't know if my pastor must not see this, but did you 27 times?
Yes.
27 times.
No.
So you can
like, you get tired and exhausted, especially a guy. If you use something for that, yeah, you can go ahead, do whatever but trust me, there's a point you will even do it, like how many times you will do it, and the person you're with at that around that period throughout that day wouldn't really be like anything again. You want to miss them again before you do it, like 27 times. I'm okay, I'm gonna still keep it clean. I could have said something though. But yeah, moving on to the next one. This is another marriage people are talking about. A lot of people said that this man is way older than this lady and stuff like that. I think another reason, we tend to see things like this is based on experience. And yeah, that reminds me, that girl as well, Mona Lisa Steven, also said the same thing, that some of the things that she's doing now, because she says she's in a relationship with two people. And she told the guy, if you also want to join the train, if I like you, of course you can join. We are in an open relationship. I'm just thinking, she said, if they put the ring on it, then I'm going to choose one person. She said it's because of our experience. So I don't believe the 27 times stuff, but of course I think, people make decisions and people tend to change based on experience and make choices based on experience, but ensure that you don't get carried away. Just try as much as possible to talk to yourself. But this one, What if this marriage is, a happy one? What if, she's enjoying the marriage? What if the man treats her well? Because that's all some people just need. That's all they need, and some people don't even know. So everybody have like different perspectives, to it. I mean, we know about Ned Nwoko and the actress. So some people say it's because of money, but if she's happy and being treated well, like I said, that's all some people need. They even value being treated well than the money itself. Yes, money could be involved, but they value that. Now, moving on to the next one. Enough of the relationship. Here we have AY. They said AY shares more information, according to some reports, about what happened or transpired between himself and Basket Mouth. And here I am thinking, like, it's just from the same video of the first interview. AY did this interview with Judy, so I think Judy kept putting snippets of the full interview out there, like different snippets. So each time we get, a snippet, people just assume that it's another interview. It's just one interview. I don't even know AY and Basket Mouth. I don't even know who to support. I think both of them are cool and I like both of them. But guys, let's watch this video.
Something happened that never happened in the history of my knowing Bright Okposha. Right. Bright Okposha would not bring himself on the level to apologize to you on anything. So there was a post he made about people showing off cars, people who just go online and show off stuff when they buy stuff and everything. Incidentally, I posted a ride I got my wife 2 days to that tweet. And so people went on his page, oh, this must be another. So for the first time, I was in London, he carried his phone and called me. If you see how happy I was, like he called me practically like, guy, I beg you, see what's in the year. People, they relate, and it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing. I was very appreciative of the fact that the master called, which is very rare. He will never stoop that low. So that the master called, I was happy. So my belief was that is not going to form the balance that I've been craving for us to have. Right. So when I came back to Nigeria, he was having his show. So I called him. This is your show that you're having. Incidentally, it's the same day I'm doing Port Harcourt, but we could do like a skit idea and all that. I ran all the voice note, everything's in my phone. Let's do it this way, And I said, oh yeah, I'll think about it, and then we'll get back, we'll see how we'll run it and all that. Because the servant was still willing to serve the master. But guess what? Long story short, he not read to his master just waka pass me for event. Wow. So he has programmed himself to see me, and by extension, it has translated to some other people. If they are on my platform or on his platform, you can't come this way. If you come this way, just kiss it bye-bye. Except you are extraordinarily talented and he needs you, then he can forgo principles or what have you and have that person come on board. So the cancel culture, many people were cancelled because of their affiliations with me. And these are the things that I deal with. I saw him on Ebuka's interview. He talked about this and he would laugh. So me too, I just laugh about this whole thing too. Like there's nothing wrong with us. Right. We are good. Everybody is fine. And life goes on.
And life goes on. Right. Wow. That's heavy.
And we've got the veteran comedian here, Julius Sago, who's got something to say about the fight between AY and Basket Mouth. And he also shared his own experience with AY while he was trying to organize his own show, and how AY caught the call in the middle of a conversation. Let's watch this interview.
I know things are not just the 30,000 naira. Maybe there is more.
Now we the backstage.
Yes, now we bury backstage. No, feel no. Maybe you get another thing where they vex them. Where they carry for mind, we make no fit come together. Because I mean, when you talk about some certain things, you know. Make I talk now. Live for Christ's sake, every Easter Sunday, before AY begin do promo, saying they do one show. I call AY. They talk to them. Say, AY, now day is my day. AY caught phone on my neck. You know?
Are you sure I caught phone on your
yes, I am sure. I did sure.
Well,
I did sure. I did do laugh for Christ's sake for that date. You hear me? Not lie.
No, that's for
every Easter. Every Easter, yes.
I know. So yeah, that time.
Yes, every Easter. Let me say, it depends on him. Now, based on basket mouth.
No, you don't go back to the both of them now.
Yes. Now, you may ask me now. Based on basket mouth and AY, they quarrel, say 30,000, now you make up. It depends. Maybe basket mouth, they vex for another thing. Do you understand? But you know, bring and clear. That's a fact.
Moving on to the next one. I don't know if you guys have seen this video of this Zimbabwe pastor who blasts people who listen to Techno's song Pana.
Have you listened to Pana by Techno? Oh, you know the song? They say you like cassava. I have what? I have big cassava. Nigerians are laughing. They know exactly what that is. He's talking about I have big reproductive organ. But if you're not from there, you are singing along. And in your mind, since I don't get it, your spirit gets it. The real you is the spirit. It already got it. And your spirit is already tuning into that realm of cassavas.
And the first thing a lot of Nigerians said was the Gold Mafia, the documentary. I think I've said it before. You guys need to go watch the documentary released by Al Jazeera. His name is Pastor Robert Angel, a self-proclaimed prophet. His church is the Good News Church. He claims he can heal the sick and predict the outcomes of elections and football matches. This is the same man involved in serious scandal. I mean, this Al Jazeera carried out an investigation and they planted a camera there. This man was seen saying also how they launder money and his power as a special envoy and ambassador at large to Europe and Americas by the president of Zimbabwe. His task or his job is to bring investments to Zimbabwe's collapsing economy. And according to Al Jazeera, if Angel, that's the man of God, is to be believed, how the money enters the country doesn't really matter. They pretend like, they are criminals, from China, and they want to clean their money. I mean, Pastor Angel knew that this money is unclean, and he's willing to help them launder the money and clean it. The documentary is out there. It's quite long though, but very, very interesting. Now, seeing such pastor coming out to say all this is, I don't know what to say about that.
Welcome back. Let's take you here now. A group of Zimbabwean nationals are picketing outside Pastor Hubert Angel's church in Boksburg in Ekurhuleni. The pastor has been implicated in a gold smuggling scandal. Some South African banks were also embroiled. Kailihle Kumalo joins us from Boksburg. Kailihle, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Now, we know, of course, we saw the outrage following that Al Jazeera documentary. Is this what the marchers are protesting about? What are they saying to you?
I think one of the first things that we are saying to him is that if he's a man of God, as he purports he is, he must have the decency, to step down and to resign, because it has been exposed that he is abusing the privilege and the diplomatic immunity that he enjoys as the ambassador at large. And we are saying he must have the decency to step down and allow himself and hand himself to the investigative processes until his name is cleared. But I'm not even sure if anyone can clear his name or he can clear himself from what we have seen.
And obviously, temperatures are rising in Zimbabwe. I mean, this is an election year where we're expecting the date to be proclaimed. But, I mean, do you think this particular scandal will affect the ZANU-PF in terms of the election, in terms of how the Zimbabweans are having these perceptions around corruption in particular?
What we think is going to happen is that because we are starting a series of protesting against what we've seen, and we've always sustained protests against misgovernance in Zimbabwe. But what you realize that the government has already started threatening journalists. ZANU-PF always goes to default mode of threats, of violence, of killing when we go towards elections. So I don't think it will affect them much. It's just going to expose them for who they are, the murderers that they are, the killers that they are, the violent party that they are. So this is what we expect. We're going to see ZANU-PF unleashing a lot of violence just to try and protect the people that are looting state resources.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. That's where I'm going to hold it. Like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.